League Baseball. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's the first of four between the Jaguars and the Thunder. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Brett Sanders will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Into the box, Edmundo Ayala. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. First of four to begin the new week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. 67 degrees our game time temperature. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Nick W. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. Jermaine Monticelli, the lefty from the Hawkeye State, gets the nod to pitch in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Stepping up now, Brian Cannon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. And Partner will slow this way down and have a look in super slow-mo. And you see him just extend as far as he can to pull this in. That's a fantastic play. Striding in, Andrew Arellano, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. W is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Now batting, Scott Franchise. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edgardo Peralta. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Nope. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Count is 1-2 now. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Luke Wagner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His average sits at 296 entering play. 17 home runs, 53 RBIs. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Wagner is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
The right field.
In now, Zane Oaks. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Wagner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Eric Evans started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hale has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramos. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Out in front of it, strike 1. Ramos swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level.
Not the ideal location for a changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Striding into the box, Corey Esparza, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Esparza is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Standing in now, Mike Hayes. And so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. And even 20 home runs and 61 RBIs. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 21 for him on the season as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box now, Hal Hale. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong and accurate arm.
Into the box, Blake Hamby. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Brett Sanders, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The wind up and the 0-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Leading off the inning, Jermaine Monticelli, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here's another 1-2. Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
So now to the plate, Edmundo Ayala, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. Bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Alex Santana.
Now at the plate, Alex Santana. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
In there, and it's even at 1. Outside, 2-1. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Brian Hannon, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there at the knees, strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Weekly hit towards first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Arellano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Santana is there. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 16. Scott Franchise.
Into the box now, Scott Franchise. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one bounds around against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get it in.
At the plate, Corey Esparza, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Skied into straightaway right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Nick W. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Now in the box, Edgardo Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fastball well outside.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Up high in the air. Esparza is there. 2 down.
Now batting, Luke Wagner.
Stepping into the box, Luke Wagner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Not trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And the pitch. 3-2 now. Zane Oaks would be next if they can keep this inning alive. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Line toward right center. Hamby is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Tiny Ryan.
The third baseman, Tiny Ryan.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Popped up. Evans is under it. 1 down.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Ready to take his hacks again, Mike Hayes, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get him out on the play.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is, this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, Hal Hale, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 54.
Now to the plate, Blake Hamby. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 2-2. There's a fastball down below the knees.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's the payoff pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm and right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here.
Boy, talking about making the pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Brett Sanders is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And he got him. Leading off the inning, Zane Oaks, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Evans.
Stepping into the box, Eric Evans. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fly ball into straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Ramos.
Digging in, Jose Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 the count. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Cannon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Stepping in now, Andrew Arellano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Rounded slowly to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 16.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Scott Franchise 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
1-0 pitch on the way. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Stepping in, Corey Esparza. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. from the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
The third baseman, number 4, Tiny Ryan.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Bubba Geddes takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Standing in now, Tiny Ryan. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
First and second now, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Ready once again, Mike Hayes. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Geddes has thrown a little over 50 innings and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Thunder are out in front here, 4-1. Mac Madden will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Right there for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Digging in, Edmundo Ayala. First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0. There's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here it comes, 2-0. And it's fouled away. The 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Franchise is there, 2 down. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Digging in once again, Alex Santana. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
To the plate now, Nick W. will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Tennessee is out in front here, 4-1. Tyler Cunningham enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Hal Hale. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Two pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. Ball 2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Blake Hamby. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch on the way. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. He started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The pitcher, number 14.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get.
Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brett Sanders. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
That misses 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Runners on first with 1 down. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
The 2-1 home. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. On to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Edgardo Peralta. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. At the plate, Luke Wagner. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now the pitch. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Zane Oakes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So digging in now, Eric Evans, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The batter, the first baseman.
John Lawton takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
At the plate, Jose Ramos. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lawton is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The 0-2 pitch. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call.
Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here now the 2-2.
Count is ball, 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired.
We go with a traditional 7-point swing.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Philip Koo will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Christian Berry will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian Cannon. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Andrew Arellano.
So stepping in, Andrew Arellano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate now, Scott Franchise. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Santana will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. In now, Christian Berry, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here it comes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And it's fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again, ball 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. So striding forward now, Edmundo Ayala. Here's the first pitch to him.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Now the 1-0. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Skied into straightaway right. Franchise is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now that the center fielder,
Quentin Walsh will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Digging in and looking for more, Alex Santana. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball that's outside.
Walls playing here in his age 31 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
2-0. 2 out, nobody on. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
At the plate, Nick W. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Plate, Corey Esparza. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. windup and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Throw to first is in time, 1 down. Into the box now, Tiny Ryan. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
I got 2-1 to count.
Trying to bunt his way aboard to no avail. It's 2-2. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Mike Hayes will be next. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Ready now, Mike Hayes. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. It's laid off and the count runs full. Hal Hale would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Slice down the left side, but foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Digging in to try it again, Hal Hale. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Runner on first with 2 away. That's inside. 2-0. Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch. And strike 2 swinging.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Sent on the ground out to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Guy Heaton comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th. Number 12, Guy Heaton. Now playing shortstop.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Edgardo Peralta.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2 balls and a strike to count. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Luke Wagner waits on deck. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now that's Luke Wagner.
Ready for another chance? Luke Wagner. First pitch on its way.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
A 1-0 delivery. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Settling in now, Zane Oakes. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And the pitch.
Now it's 1-0.
Two out, nobody on. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Behind in the count, he comes with a splitter anyway and misses for ball 3. Here it comes, the 3-0.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Swing, a hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Thunder have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Thunder took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Brett Sanders earns win number 7 on the season. Guy Eaton hammers down the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Got